भी दुश्मन है मेरे रज़ा कहाँ जल रहा.
Iqbal Sahib from London is with us. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Maulana. Yes, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, Allah ka shukr. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Yesterday, Maulana, I went to, mashallah, Parliament Square, where I participated in the massive demonstration outside Parliament Square with, many ulama from the Belviya, the, what you call Wahhabiyya, the Shia. Unfortunately, I didn't see any coverage on Ummah channel, so I was wondering, what are your personal views about this initiative, which will, inshallah, progress to Hyde Park and so on and so forth? Should the people go to this initiative, in this collective, this coalition? And what are the Ummah channel's views about this? And the second question relates to what you just said about Wahhabis. Should we actually be coming together with these Wahhabis and these Shias who, in effect, do gustaki of Allah, let alone Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? And in some cases, the Shia do gustaki of the Sahaba. Should we come together on a platform with these people, in your view? Is the ikhtilafat so big that we can not come, or are they minor that we can come? So in summary, one, what are your views and the ulama that you follow about this event that took place yesterday and the subsequent events that will take place? Could you also maybe get the Ummah channel people to elaborate why or what their views are in terms of this?
Okay.
And finally, the question about ikhtilaf.
Okay, inshallah. Iqbal Bhai from London. Yes, with regards to Ummah channel not covering it, this is not exactly a question which I am able to answer, but according to information that I have and according to my knowledge, it is because of the shortage of time. Ummah channel was not fully made aware, hence it was unable to arrive at London at the particular time, at the allocated time of 1:30 in order to do the coverage. Otherwise, it would have undoubtedly covered it, as we have already done we've done several programs in relation to this blasphemous and outrageous, disgusting film that has been released and circulated throughout the internet sites and in America, etc., and on the internet. We have done several programs. So, inshallah, we will be going to the Hyde Park protest, inshallah, provided that we are informed in time, inshallah. Regarding the collective coalition, that yes, when it comes to representing the Muslims as a whole before all the non-believers, then yes, all the Muslims should unite. Yeah, and it is sad to say that there are people out there, and they were also present in this gathering, which was attended by other schools of belief, who are not proper Muslims. And the reason why all the Muslims and these improper Muslims or incomplete Muslims, because of their deficient, incorrect, faulty beliefs, imperfect beliefs, I am saying that they are not complete Muslims, they are not proper Muslims. When it comes to representing Muslims as a whole body, and when Islam is attacked, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is attacked, then in order to demonstrate unity, we must all get together as one body. And this is when some of the ulamas, they will not pay attention to other matters, although they are in relation to aqaid, and they are just as condemnatory as is this film. And this is something which I pointed out and highlighted in my program Sirat al-Mustaqim, that just as that is blasphemous and our Prophet ﷺ has been disparaged, vilified by the non-believers, it is even more vilifying, disparaging and blasphemous, and it is a gustaki when people in the name of Islam have beliefs mentioned in the Sirat al-Mustaqim and Taqwiyatul Iman and Barahin Qatiya and the book which has been written by Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab of Najd, that these beliefs also equate to disbelief and they constitute a blasphemy. So just as that is condemnatory, so is this condemnatory. And if they are uncomfortable with that, they should likewise be uncomfortable with this. This is what I protested to and I raised in this program of mine. And what I would like to mention is that yes, in Hyde Park, inshallah, as far as I know, Ummah Channel will be going and they will also be doing the coverage. But is this the way forward? Yes, we do need to express our outrage, our anger, and our thoughts. As the Hadith Pak says, that man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadihi fa illam yastati fa bilisanihi. So we are expressing our outrage, our anger, our sentiments. We are raising our voices so that they are not ignored, and those people who are in a position of power, they pay attention, and they, as a result, because of this, they do establish a law, a legislation which prohibits and which regulates freedom of speech. And in future, it prevents and prohibits the circulation of any content, any material which is blasphemous towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, towards the prophets of Allah, towards all those entities or commodities which are sacred. So this was the main purpose, and to present the Muslims getting together. It would be great to see those people who are Wahhabis also condemning all those beliefs which have been previously held by their ancestral scholars like Ashrafi, Qasim Nanotwi, Khalil Ahmad Ambedkar, Rashid Ahmad Gangohi, and all the others. All they have to do is acknowledge that they were kufr and that such beliefs are kufr. They have to acknowledge Husamul Haramain and say that anyone who does not acknowledge this kufr as kufr is also a kafir. Yeah? So, because it is not an issue of my honor or of your honor, brother Muhammad Iqbal, it is the issue of the honor of Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. Those words which we would not allow or permit for our own father, yeah, for our own shuyukh or asatiza. Why are we so laid back? Why are we so casual and comfortable in accepting those statements which amount to disbelief as okay and part of Islam because of the intention, when according to urf, according to everyday language, that is undoubtedly it does not befit the status of Rasulullah ﷺ. So this is something which the unification and unity with all the factions, with all the the various sects, can only be achieved when they abandon their satanic beliefs, when they abandon their kufri beliefs, when they abandon those beliefs which amount to infidelity, which are undoubtedly disbelief. Blasphemy, disparagement and vilification, denigration of the Sahaba-i-Kiram is undoubtedly haram. Yeah? And Imam Qadi Ayad alayhi rahmah in Shifa Sharif, he says, Man ghaza ashaba Muhammadin fahuwa kafir. That whoever has animosity for the ashab of Rasulullah alayhi wasallam, then that person is a kafir. So to have grudges and to engage in blasphemy of the Sahaba, yeah, of the Ahl Bayt Athar, as the Khawarij do, all these things, they need to abandon all these things, and the only one entity that all the Muslims can unite upon is the great entity of Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. But inshallah, when it comes to representing ourselves as one body before the non-believers, this is when we must demonstrate unity before these people, because they are not attacking Islam because of someone being a Barelvi or a Wahhabi or a Shia. They're just attacking Islam collectively as a whole. So this is when we must represent, according to my naqis knowledge, I'm just a talib-e-ilm, that we must represent and we must present ourselves as one whole body when it comes to the defending ourselves before the non-believers, as they are attacking Islam collectively as one whole body and not as an individual faction or a separate individual sect or faction.